The Canadian Card Collector here, and welcome back to day 78 of your daily deck review. And the deck that we're taking a look at today is the Red Kingslayers playing cards from Illusionist. So, with no further ado, let's take a look and see what we get. Here we have the Red Kingslayers playing cards from Illusionist in the standard glossy finish tuck box here. You got a pretty minimalistic tuck box here. And just says Kingslayers, you got the sword there, and then you got playing cards here at the bottom. There's nothing on the side, and there's nothing on the other side there. On the bottom, you got the Illusionist logo. Then you got created and attributed by Illusionist, and then a little bit of information there. These were manufactured in Belgium. And then you got a barcode there. On the back, you got a sneak peek of the back design. On the top, it says Kingslayers there. And then you got a tiny little cutout there to try to grab the little flap. On the inside it says Topple the Master. There's nothing on the two little tuck flaps, they're just plain red there. If we take the card out of the box, on the inside of the tuck box, there's nothing too fancy going on. It's just plain white on the inside there. So now that we took a look at the tuck box, time to take a look at the cards. And first we'll start with the back design here. Here you got a red back design here with that standard white border, and then you got the two swords there. And they're slightly off to like the side there. And it is a mirrored back design, so you can flip it around. And these cards said that at the bottom of the tuck box, it said they were made in Belgium. And you can tell that they were made in Belgium just because of the texture of the cards here. In the light, you can see all the different like texture there. And it's definitely different from a bicycle card there. So different manufacturer there. Now for the cards you get with the deck. You get one little extra card here, or joker here, with two swords in a red colorway there. And both swords are like meeting at the end there. There's like some kind of like sparks flying off it there. And the next card here, you got the two swords again in the red colorway. And they're like kind of clashing, like they're like doing an X formation there. And then you got the custom Ace of Spades here. It says King Slayers. And you got a spade there. And you got like some kind of like court suit character there, like a king or something there. And he has a sword going through him. And it says printed in Belgium there. And it is in black and white colorway there. And then for the rest of the pips here, or the rest of the spades here, you got custom spades here. They're kind of like almost custom, but like slightly smaller pips there on each of the cards there. And that little small pips go all the way throughout the rest of the cards there. Then we get to the Jack, Queen, and King of spades here. And they're in a black and red colorway there. And there you got like dark, thick black outlines around all the court cards there. And they're pretty standard court cards there. Except for the colorway there, they're in red, black, and like a white colorway there. And then we got the diamonds here. And you can see the slightly custom pips there. Because they got the red, but with a dark black outline there. They got a black outline there for all the pips. All the diamonds have a red or the black outline there. And then we get to the Jack, Queen, and King of diamonds here. And they're pretty much standard like faces here, court cards. Except for you got that colorway there. It's like the red and the white and the black bolded outlines there. And then you got the Jack, Queen, and King of clubs. Same thing going on. You got that red and white colorway there with like the black outlines there. And then you got the slightly custom clubs here. And like the little smaller pips there. And that goes all the way throughout. Then you got the giant club pip there on the aces clubs there. And then the same thing with the hearts. You got the hearts there in that red with the black outline there. And then the Jack, Queen, and King of hearts here. You got that red and white colorway with the black outlines there, the thicker black outlines. And then the rest of the hearts here have that black outline on them. And that goes all the way throughout the rest of the hearts there. And then you get an extra Queen of Hearts here. And then you get a double backer here. Well, now that we took a look at the cards, time to test the handling. And since these cards were printed in Belgium, these will handle slightly different than a regular bicycle deck. So it's always cool. It's always nice to try different card stocks here. So first we'll start with the spring ability. Well, they can spring. They spring pretty nice. It is a little bit different because they're not overly thick cards, but they're not super thin. But they feel almost kind of thick. But when you spring them, they kind of feel kind of thin, but also kind of thick at the same time. It's like an in between kind of thickness. They're more thicker than thin cards. You have to put a little bit of kind of pressure into bending these to be able to spring them. Now for the fans. Well, as you can see, they fan nice and evenly there. No issues there. You can see all the different pips there. There's no clumpiness or stickiness of the cards there, which is nice. Now on to the Pharaoh. And you can see you got a nice even Pharaoh there, weaved nice and evenly there. Now for the giant fan of the back design. A nice giant fan there. And we drop some of the cards. Now time for the reverse Pharaoh. Nip the reverse Pharaoh. And it did not reverse Pharaoh as easy as the other way, but it's still pretty it did Pharaoh almost just as the cards almost interlocked perfectly there still, but I had to put a little bit of effort and kind of persuade them to do that. Now for the giant fan of the faces. Now for the riffle shuffle or bridge shuffle. Okay, we'll try that again if I don't mess it up. Well, there's nothing to complain about the riffle shuffles or bridge shuffle. They handle fantastic. There's not really any issues. There's no clumping to the cards and feel clumpy or nothing. But the cards feel soft when you're handling them. Like the edges of the cards feel nice and soft for some reason. It just feels softer and yeah. Well, anyways, now on to the packet cuts. Whoa, almost dropped that packet. Now for the one-handed cut or Australia cut. Now for that spread fan. And now for the dribble. Well, some nice smooth dribbles there. And lastly, spread the cards on the table. Well, I gotta say, these cards handle fantastic. And they handle a little bit differently because you can tell the different stock. So you gotta get a little bit used to that. But they feel really kind of soft to the touch. I don't know, these cards just feel different and I kind of like it. So the handle, there's no issues with the handling there because you can see the handle fantastic. Anyways, you got a nice simplistic back design here. Nice simplistic face cards here. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. This has been day 78 of a daily deck review. This has been the Red Kingslayers from Illusionist. That's the video. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.